How are we doing, guys? Chris Graham here for Stats Chat for welovebetting.co.uk. Of course, 5 stats-friendly bets for the weekend now. Hope you watched my Cheltenham Festival video, which went up on Sunday night. That's proven to be pretty successful so far, so let's hope that continues the Gold Cup on Friday. Essentially, if you've been following stats and trends this week at Cheltenham, you've been well and truly in the money. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to the football. And 5 games have caught my eye, caught my statistical eye this weekend. I'll start with a game between Reading and Derby in the Championship. Now, Derby will be the natural selection, having a great season, aren't they? Perhaps they'll get automatically promoted to the Premier League. But according to the stats, it's all about Reading here. Unbeaten in 6 against Steve McLaren's side. Played 6-1-5, drawn 1, lost none. A record which is run between 2010 and 2013. All the wins, all the non-defeats rather, have come in the Championship. Best result of a lot of them was right at the start of the run back in March of 2010. A 4-1 win for Reading that day over Derby. Ryan Bertrand scoring for Reading on that afternoon. Bristol City against Swindon. Now, I know my Wheeler betting partner Mark O'Hare has put up Bristol City in this game rather, but Swindon are the stats pick, that's for sure. They're unbeaten in 8 against Steve Cotterill's side. Played 8-1-5, drawn 3, lost nil, and they've spread their wins and their non-defeats over. In fact, all their wins have come in 3 competitions: in the league, Carling Cup, and Football League trophy. So good stuff there. Last Bristol City win against Swindon was on October the 4th. 2003, with the Black Eyed Peas were at number 1 that particular day, with Where Is the Love, which ended up being the biggest selling single of that year. And in the big worldwide world of football, Fulham beat Leicester 2-0 in the Premier League to move up to 4th in the table. How Fulham fans would love that feeling now, wouldn't they? As a battle against what seems inevitable relegation. Anyway, game 3, Coventry against Port Vale. One team dominant against the other. If I asked you 100 times, you'd probably say it must be Coventry. Well, it's not. It's Port Vale. They're unbeaten in 9 against Coventry. I'm stunned at that. Played 9, won 6, drawn 3, lost none. To be fair, a lot of these results, well, the vast majority of these results come from a different era completely. In fact, their match in September of last year was the first time they met for 49 years, so this one really is based in the first half of the 1960s. Last Coventry win came on April the 2nd, 1960, in the old Division 3 for Coventry. But Port Vale unbeaten in 9 against Coventry. That's interesting stuff. Some overs and unders bets now. Rochdale against Accrington. Incredible stuff. Over 2.5. The last 10 times these sides have met between 2007 and 2013. If you want goals, get yourself to Rochdale at the weekend as they host Accrington. Can it be 11 consecutive overs games in that fixture? Who knows? No Scottish stats this week. Incredible. I looked hard and long and wide, but I couldn't find anything that caught my eye. So it's 5 English games, and the 5th one I think is one of my favourite stats of all time actually. It's a game between Southend and Bury in League 2. Under 2.5 the last 9 times these sides have met between 2003 and 2013. All but the unders in this game last 9 times in a row. But even better than that, even sexier than that, get this: one team in this fixture has scored exactly 1 goal the last 16 times these sides have met. Absolutely incredible. 25 years of one team scoring exactly 1 goal between 1988 to 2013. It's happened the last 16 times. And the last 4 times these sides have met, it ended 1-1. So one side has scored exactly 1 goal in the game the last 16 times Southend and Bury have met. Let's just leave it there, eh? That's just, you can't top that. See you later.